check.
I don't know if this
Turn me off.
Yep.
Wait, check. Alright, we're good. So let's get started. First, let's go to sleep and collect our winnings from Manhard. Pretty sure we'll sleep right now, huh? We'll see.
Easy, good horse.
In the swordsman thing. The club or whatever.
Someone's been tampering this horse.
Question is, where is it? I swear it's like over here.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
It's this, right? Was it locked? I don't, still don't have a bed, so I'm guessing it's not unlocked for me yet until I talk to Mom Howard in the morning. So let's go back to the tavern.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Ow! He trying to run me over.
Let's go. We solved that murder last episode. Hopefully, we're pretty tired. So let's read some books, I guess. Books. No. 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 for an hour. Or 2. Yeah, 2. And of course, made it to Robosh. Where is Robosh? Bro, where the hell am I? I'm so confused. I'm over here actually. Why are people mad over here? Why are you mad at me? Okay. Interesting.
Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas.
Let's see why they're actually
I
mad.
hear he settles in Gutenberg, and they can't prize him high.
What? Well, then how come in the map they're mad? I'm so confused. I know why Melchow's mad, because the enemies.
Enough in the city.
Is someone gonna get one of their petitions bad up here? Look.
He kicks out all the dishonest officials and got rid of all the murderers and
God
thieves.
bless.
And they say they now mine silver so fast they started paving the streets with it. That was
Someone's got guts to say that.
Just a little guy there. So what the hell? What the hell did I do? Alright, whatever. Let's get to Christian of Pisek.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
And we can't. That's what it looks like.
What the? God bless you. Good man. I
Alright.
have some wares for sale.
I'm interested in this. Gobi.
Shalom.
Shalom.
No, of course not.
If you are...
Fair enough. If bandits.
Well, first, I
Are you?
will...
Well, you're.
But I do...
No.
As you wish.
trash. They're all trash. Jewish bread.
What can you do?
Anyways, to Christian of Pisek. Oh, I think I remember now. I think we gotta accuse that Mint Master, or the guy that's trying to be the Mint Master, because he's just like stealing silver from Sigismund. So we gotta set him up so that he can't get the mint, I think. I don't know. Or the rights to be minting the silver. I think forgot the password already.
Quick!
Already forgot the password. Hopefully Henry will say it by himself automatically, but if it doesn't, we're fucked. I'm honestly lost. Some wild dogs there. Never mind, I know where I'm at. Policeman's camp. Over here, some more a way to go. English. Yes.
Go!
See in the town or something? Yes, okay. What's this?
Go!
Oh, that's Goomberg in the distance, right? We're going towards it. Sukdo. We're going down, what the fuck?
Whoa! Quick!
Yeah, this is good. Bailiff.
Could you show me where we are?
Yeah, we're going towards Sukdo.
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows and Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Berghoff?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravediggers barely buried the last of them.
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
Yeah.
That was just a misunderstanding. Istvan Toth was behind it all. He was working for von Berghoff as a spy.
I heard about him, but only that he fell out of a window. The same night you disappeared from the castle.
The truth is, he didn't fall out the window. I killed him. Istvan had a lot of deaths on his conscience. He was a vile rat. A monster of a man.
Maybe so. Maybe not. Truth be told, he was a slimy snake for not warning Herr Otto about the ambush. I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate ways. Mögen sich unsere Wege hiermit trennen.
Yeah, whatever you said. I wish the translator would fucking translate what the hell he's saying. Because I don't know German. I don't know why they would just subtitle the German part. Because I still don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Whoa!
Riding, arsehole.
So yeah, pretty dumb. Ambush. This him. Alright. Ignore it. Not gonna need it. So I'll take it. It's for the living anyways. Where are we now? If you made it. We're in, how do you say that? Wysoka? You're in Wysoka. We went further away. God damn it. Should've been the other way. Which way did we go? Now I'm so confused. Oh, we went this way. It's their fucking road, dude. Thank you. Can't even get there, bro. What the hell was that? The horse just did a 360. That was not me controlling it, by the way. What the hell?
Go!
What you doing, man? Why do you always stop or something?
Quick!
The road's fucking big enough. So fucking stupid.
Go!
Oh. So boring. Okay, we're in this, right? Or this one. So
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
bro, I'm so confused. This way. Yeah. God, it's so annoying.
Go!
There's no fast travel.
Quick!
It's mad annoying.
Whoa! Whoa!
Cause I don't know where to stop. I'm pretty sure we went over here. Let's continue till we get to this place.
Damn it, I
Who
thought
are you?
what was going on here. Look at me, over here like a fool. Hey,
What are you doing hanging around here, old man?
not entirely. I'm Sejezek of Holohlavie.
And I'm Henry.
Well, Henry, I'm terribly sorry.
What?
Please don't make it harder for me than it already is, and surrender nicely. I don't want to hurt you.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
Unfortunately not. Turn out your purse so we can get this over with.
Touch me, and I'll break your legs, you old fool.
Calm yourself, my good fellow. Believe me, this hurts me
That's right.
as much as it does you.
I sincerely doubt it. What kind of peculiar robber are you?
Robber? How dare you insult me so?
What else should I call you?
I am a man of honor. Only I've been a bit down on my luck recently.
So it seems. Even this ambush isn't working out too well for you. What you were shouting at me sounded more like rather rude begging for alms.
And what was I supposed to say?
How should I know? You shouldn't be robbing in the first place.
But I need money.
Well, why not get it honourably? You're a knight. Can't you go and fight somewhere or find someone to protect?
I'd have to get my horse and armor back first. Without them, I'm useless as a knight.
Someone stole your horse and gear. How?
It's a long story.
No matter. I have time enough.
I made my living through honourable service. Most recently as a mercenary in King Sigismund's service.
How could you fight for Sigismund? After all that foreign dog did here.
Petsunia non olet, my friend. You know the saying. Money doesn't stink, at least up to a certain point. Our unit was tasked with requisition supplies in Betschwar. That's a village not far from here. Zavish of Garbov, my commander, said the people were starting to cheat the army on supplies. So we were to reweigh and recount everything. And he was right. They were slipping sand into the flour sacks. And they were playing dumb about it. Zavish lost it. And the requisitioning turned into plundering.
Well, it's not pretty. But these people knew what they were up against. If they'd been honest...
Then they'd have nothing left. Wherever the requisitioning unit goes, even the mice starve. I went to Zavish to stop it. What's chivalrous about plundering and killing innocents? In the end, I challenged him to a duel. We wagered our honor, our armor, and our horses.
And you lost it all.
And with it, my place in the army.
Why did you wager everything in the first place? Is it some kind of knightly tradition?
Not always. It's a gesture to show that you
Oh,
really
let's
will
read it out.
defend
I
your
said,
point of
because he's
view
a fucking idiot.
at all costs. Perhaps. Now, I'm trying to get enough coin to get my things back. And you seemed like a skilled fighter. That's if I must do something so despicable as robbing people, then at least they should be capable of defending themselves.
How much money do you need? Well, maybe I can help you. Serves you right to help you.
What if I tried to help you? I'll go to your commander and try to convince him to give it all back.
You'd do that for me?
Ah, I offered, didn't I? So, where can I find this man?
In Sigismund's camp. His name is Zavish of Garbov. He has a black eagle and 3 yellow stones on his coat of arms. He's got a rather inconspicuous tent above the camp kitchen. Hopefully you'll find it.
And how will I recognize your things? Is your coat of arms on them?
Of course. On my cuirass and on the caparison of my horse Gringolet. It's the same as I have on my shield here. A black raven with a ring in its beak on a yellow ground. If you get my things back from Zavish, come and see me in the tavern in Pshitok. They let me sleep in the hay there.
Chito.
stop that whistling.
You know what? He resets like, I don't know. We'll see. But I can knock him out, and they would just respawn with this item. $500, damn. Mine now. Okay, bye bye. The only branch can do that. It's not a branch. So, I don't know what that is. What would you call that? Part of the tree?
Quick!
A thick branch. I don't know. No. Horse Chan? Horse Chan? Yeah, we're nearby.
Quick!
Here we go. Christian of Pisek. Minds.
Quick!
I came to live, to prosper, to climb, to mine. I'm here to talk to your boss.
And use virgin veins. Paul's son is out there without fixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another vet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the
Ulrich
place.
von Neuhaus.
That's the fifth yucca who got scrushed
the
in
guy.
here.
This is so jiggery pokery.
Be quiet.
Jiggery
And now clear
pokery.
off.
Yeah.
You have no...
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am? What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see.
There's
But I'm
the
afraid I
password.
don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed
But
somewhere,
I do.
and there's always someone following me around.
I do. Well, you're lucky I'm here, right? Have you learned anything? Is Vavak really since over?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Let me switch my clothes. Or merchant. Merchants played the important role. I'll read that on my own time. Alright, let's go.
Can't talk openly here.
Either tell me something good.
should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or... But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll be your nephew. I'll be a rich noble. I'll be a considered scholar.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
That's almost like an hour traveling. Okay.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining. So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergau. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offense, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Wait up. Should we get to spray again? I think she did. Alright. What is the path of the silver?
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process. From digging the silver ore out of the ground, silver is found. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the cores, and the assayer estimates the raw ore goes to the roasted ore goes to the.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since it's in their best interest to get.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Bro, I saw this shit. Which groschens are made?
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
Okay.
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then, they deduct the royal tithe, and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
What happens in the smelting?
Each smelting the stamp after finally.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
Okay.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
So Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for a gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
Alright. You have a lot more. So. Where's King again? Pie die. Odd die. Odd numbers like 3, right? Even numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can add one more. Let's go with this one. It's probably like 1 or 3. No, 3. Well, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. No, what the fuck? It's 1, 3, 5, yeah. No, I'm so confused. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. No. Yeah, 7, 9. Yeah. No, let's go with Way to Die.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Let's go with King Die, I guess. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Wait.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
What's that? Let's see what we played. 1. No.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Watch him win. One turn. Yeah, go with that.
Here.
No way. Bus.
Huh.
And we won. Oh! No way. Yep, we lost.
Finally!
Great game, Sonny. Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
Wow.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
Crazy. They're doing all the work too.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 coves without skimping on hame time.
34.
First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
34. Okay. Send to the fly. Enter the mine. Okay.
This arm must have cost a pretty gushing.
See that?
I'm
What's the
sorry.
same sneaking around? What the hell? I'm not supposed to be here, so.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're queuing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Skalitz.
The
Our
eyes are
family
so
rented a
long.
mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit, but you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
This guy Jamaican, what the hell's going on?
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it... And don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion. Or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
Yeah, man.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed. In the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
What she
How
make?
much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes,
welcome
not
in.
even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
You civil like. Share.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of
34,
St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
Bomba kalat. Tangin mo. Nangyari.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian, or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
Out but that, sir. I couldn't just leave me marrows. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks, too. Who'd keep an eye on them? I'll tell you everything. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
36.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead
Sure,
of
it's
us.
34. Is that what I
Farewell,
said?
my friend.
Don't remember that. Could be 36. Alright. I'm gonna look for this guy over here. From Paul Sonny's.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kidder? Who let you in, by?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a nobleman, and I'd like to learn more about mining silver.
My apologies, sir. Just mind you don't come a cropper.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
What gaffer's gone doing there to pray? Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Why y'all talking like that?
Why did he go to pray?
Young Jaybird, one of our maras, got scrushed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the Feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level, by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but Saint Barbara will look out for you.
See you soon, my friend.
See ya. Okay, find out what? I was just saying the same fucking thing. Move.
Excuse me.
Let's go this way. Watch something jump out at me. It's gotta be cold. Oh, it's over here. Found him.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, I can't forgive myself.
Will you answer my questions?
You're a bit hasty, man, eh? Will you pray with me for his...
Okay.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all ores
Father,
and metals.
you are the
I
giver
ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in
bronze,
this mine,
copper,
and may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you
glory
bless my
through our
brother,
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May
Christ.
your holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of the
Amen.
Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us.
What a view!
God.
Boy prays so clearly, but he's fucking angry
Interesting.
when he
Worthy of
talks.
the promises of Christ.
So,
Makes sense.
you
No,
going to answer
really.
me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
How much do you make, dude?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
What is the work of a mine?
What it's a boot? Proper
So how many cores did you mine, say,
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for gannet, but even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
30. So this guy said 30. The other guy said 36. The other guy said 34. So which one is it? What the fuck?
Are deaths in the mine?
Aye. But unfortunately,
How is the ore?
first we...
That's all I need.
Okay. Whatever. Time to go back. The cat scares me in this game, that's why. It's like a scary thing. It's nice to hear in the fucking cave, dude. Goddamn clogged ass nose, dude.
Look out! Ceilings are low, sir. Wouldn't want you to hit your head.
I just got out the mine, you fucking idiot. Shut your ass up.
I already know how many Corvs the crew's extracted on the... It was 100 altogether.
Altogether, are you supposed to add it?
See.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Less?
I guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 Corvs extracted. That means 10 Corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported Corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Who should I accuse then? What about Vavak?
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Alright. So like, Fit determined to cooperate.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility.
But against the covers, just the server.
To steal silver from the king is a most serious crime. Punishable by death.
Why are you telling me this?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 Corvs on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
If you don't want to get hurt, you should start talking. By keeping silent, you're just begging to get some bones broken. And be disgraced, because the truth will come out anyway.
Well,
That's
calm down
right.
a little. We don't have to fight. I'll tell you everything.
Fucking
As soon
bitch.
as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who's this fella?
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They
Oof.
say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Nope. Got killed.
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Sure. Good little bitch. Run off.
I'm sorry.
Run along now. Run along.
Good day to you. Give my greetings to Christian, and don't forget a torch.
Okay.
Grüß dich. Was wünschst
Another
du?
German.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with Foreman Fett counts the corves here? Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
So Christian and I
course.
agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Alright. Let's talk to Christian of Pisek. What the hell? Oh. What the hell is he in his office?
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct? How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him, at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
Okay. I mean, I'm already wearing pretty much charismatic clothes. What should I know about Buresh?
What should I know about this Buresh?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined. Now he's doing better and better.
Okay. I got it.
Here. I've written you a letter of intro. I reckon he won't be thrilled. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of St. Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Yeah. Talk to this guy? Guess not. Just because he's bald. This game is baldest. Guess not. Alright, where do we go? Grud. Let's go.
Look out. The ceilings are low, sir. Wouldn't want you to hit your head. Go!
Let's go. I'm going the right way. I don't think so. It's down, actually. It's over here.
Quick!
Yeah, it's down there. Just went the wrong way, dude. What am I looking for again? Look around. The smelter. Talk to Borich. Get rid of this sword real quick. What the hell hit me? Nothing hit me there. This game is tripping. How come I still can't watch myself do this song?
Please, I need...
What?
Grosh told me over a few beers that you had a thing with someone from Horshan, and your husband got battered because of it.
Merciful Mary, so Grosh has been blabbing about me to God knows who. The shame of it. I'll have you know I did no such thing. I'm an honest woman.
My apologies. I'm merely repeating what I heard. So how are things between you?
There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages...
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help, and now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she...
All right. I'll help with you.
Mary, Mother...
Save your thanks for when I bring it to...
I shall. Don't you? I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so she'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse, and I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right. You have yourself a deal.
God bless you. The Bruthans have a big farm. That's where you should... But be careful. And don't underestimate him. The stone has great power. Take care now.
I know who this is, or who this husband is.
Go!
Oh. God grant you health.
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skallets, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
Let's take a look.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Count.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here. Up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horshan, of all places?
No reason?
How am I supposed to remember? That's not important at all. Anyway, I've answered enough of your questions. You're keeping me from my work.
But...
Are you deaf? I have other urgent... Go and pick someone else's brains. Farewell, my friend.
We got defensive right away.
Why is this all sticky?
He's giving permission to go into his mine or whatever, smelting area. So we're allowed to go over there, so let's go. It's over here. Smells like hell. Look at that. Smells it.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking
Wait, okay,
around.
older. Okay. Keep eating. I'm sure some dust are getting into that, so it's gonna kill you. That's all I'm saying.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield, and we dry and warm.
Could I...
Shima.
What?
My name's Shima. You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'd like to ask you something.
I can't talk right now. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you.
Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Bruh, yeah, like, that's so sneaky, mate. Okay. Hey, well, I gotta take a piss over here too. Who's this guy?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Are you going to? No. All three of us can piss if you want. Wait up. I had to charge my phone. Where'd we go? Did I lose some? Oh, it's right there.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry. Sir Christian of Pisek sent me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you?
I'm interested in the operations of the smelter.
What would you like to know?
Have you noticed anything suspicious at the works?
What do you mean?
Does any silver go missing from here, by any chance?
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king. Especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up, then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Thank you for warning me. Alright. You know what that means? We're getting into a fight, so let's change it to our armor. Where is the stable? I think it's over here. me kill the horses. It's a weird looking horse. I don't know how to say that name. Bill! There you go, that's an easy name. Windhorse. Hard name. Klungerhans. Mark. I like Mark. Like his hooves. It's covered. Actually, I don't like the tail. He's too pampered. Okay, whatever. Ooh. I can steal this horse, Argo. But I can't sell him. Because there's no seller here in Kuhnberg. At least, I don't know.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's do it then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
Whoa!
Oh.
A tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? Go to hell!
Oh, damn, they did. Ooh.
Useless!
Fool. Yeah. That's what you get for not wearing a helmet, you stupid. Little Gnarly is gone. Where's your men now? Damn fool.
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Whence? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me. As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, he gave me his man to assist me. I take some. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the King's silver. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. Buresh only told me about the Mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew, but you won't be able to ask him anything.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the Mint is
somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
That's none of your business.
I see. I won't pry. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, you know, please let me go. Please.
Pay up, you'll be free.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up, and you'll be free.
Here, take it all. Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear, you're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
Somehow I think that's not what we have, so knocking you out. Then you can dip. Yep. Give me that shit. You have force meat. Of course you do. Let's see what you have here. What the hell?
Greetings to you.
That's right.
You took something from us. I saw you do it.
Took
What's
what?
that you're taking over there? Stealing, huh? Folks, help for God's sake! Help! Help! Come quick! Where is everyone?
They tripping for real. Get out of here. I have nothing anyways. Broke ass fools.
I'll show you, you thief. You better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Sorry, let's make a deal.
How dare you? You'll give everything.
Listen, arsehole, I picked that up because I intend to keep it. And if you have a problem with that, then you can talk to my steel. They call me the Slayer. And squeaking little chicken shits like you are my favourite.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sure, I understand.
Shut your
Keep it a
bitch
go.
ass up.
No need to get upset, all right? Who's lying? Excuse me.
Go with your twin right there. Damn fool.
Quick!
Okay. Look at this stupid ass map. You serious?
Whoa!
This is so badly drawn, dude. Should tell us in the map where it is stuff. So. Okay, it's over there. Just go over here.
Go.
Oh, we have a lot more space here. Past this. Let's take a right. No. No, we just continue. careful here. Just in case. It's a church. Full of bats. Whose boat is this? I don't remember having this boat. Dried cheese.
It was you shooting here.
Miss.
I'm all yours.
Pull it out. What does it take forever to pull it out?
See that coming, eh? You've got a lot to learn.
Are you serious? Just have this every goddamn time now. Guess so.
Watch and learn.
Stupid ass fucking. Damn, dude. Serious.
Hey, fuck that. Christ, I'm hit. Bleeding already, are you? Show your stuff.
Take that. Damn fool. But they nerfed the NPC. forgot they did that. Oh, bro. Okay. Trash. Well, put the face on the door there. Some sort of design. That's the same one. Argo. She's down here somewhere. Forgery. Get evidence against Babak. Let's heal more. I'm gonna craft more of these now, since I'm using more of it. Papa Gra.
Well, well, well. Look who's here. Underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now? Agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about that.
You can't leave here alive, you piece of shit! Him. Show your stuff! Fuck that! You won't get me! You son of a bitch! You're no match for us, fucker! I'm all yours! Come on, then! No, you don't! Show what you're made of! Take that fucker out, damn it! I'm all yours! What the? see that coming, eh? Hey, get him!
Oh, rip your ass open! Show what you're made of!
You wanna try me?
Have you had enough, Burek?
Mercy! For Christ's sake.
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mint Master he installed. And he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here. Think what you will.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. And when somebody got cold feet...
What are you doing with the...
Stolen? Such...
Whatever.
It's used to mint...
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dyes. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give you that. You're skinning me here. I hope you're happy. And here's the key to the... It's behind that door. You'd better not talk to the coin...
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I hope we...
Farewell.
What's your problem, you idiot?
You have something that I want, which is silver.
Oh, Christ!
Then you can go.
Fucking hell! I yield! Mercy! Let me go!
There'll be no fight!
Come to knock you out, bro. There you go. Before I knock you out. There we go. Chris, you have what I want. There's your 1,000 groshens. Actually, there's 10k groshens, right? Yep. Let me see how much groshens I have now. Yeah, 13k. Alright, let's see what's around here.
Just a couple more sheets and we're done for today.
What good is that if we can't...
I have the key, what the hell?
We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later we'll get out of here.
Gilded cage is still a cage.
Aye, but we came here willingly. We should have figured out working in an underground mint wouldn't be nothing simple.
Aye. I don't think they'll let us go, though. We know too much.
Brother, keep your head up. What were you doing? Now you've minted up.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be...
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now. Heading somewhere far, far away.
What?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of Vavak. Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and
Yeah.
go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Tell me more about this place.
I don't know if we can.
Look, he made it this far. I reckon he knows more than we do anyway.
You're probably right.
How did you end up here?
Through our own stupidity.
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time, we got a bit drunk on the job.
Well, more than a bit.
And the foreman got pissed off and sacked us.
But then, and so, here we...
How did you end up here?
Through our...
We used to...
Well,
and
but then, the mint master himself came... and so...
Who's in charge?
The mint is run by Master Buresh.
They're the ones that bring us food. He visits every week. A friendly bloke.
We're well taken care of.
Why are they keeping you?
Well, it's not that we...
It's just...
Don't you miss the world?
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything we need down here.
They even brought some wenches here for us once. But I'm not really into that, anyway.
We've got plenty of food and drink.
Yeah, right.
And good drink at that.
And coin. When they let us go, we'll be rolling in it.
Why don't you want to...
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The mint master would be...
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe? That we could...
I'm sure of it.
So, if he's...
Then we could...
I don't know.
Me neither.
Free!
Free!
Yeah, get out of here. Some stuff to steal. Pretty sure they have Russians all over this place. No, we didn't. We all did. We did. We all did. You serious? I gotta just pick that up. All of it. More Russians. Give me all of it. Heard a horse. If it's not pebbles. Nothing. Chance. More Russians. Food. And that's it. Let's get out of here. Slumped. Look at him. Slumped. Slumped. Okay. Because last time we killed them, and Christian wasn't really happy. This time we let him go. Let's see what happens. Oh, he did.
Go!
Yeah, too. Back to Christian of Pisek. Tell him what we found out. And evidence.
Quick!
Christian.
Okay. Guess we'll come back. Go sleep here. See what happens if we sleep there. Does no one sleep here? Guess not. Oh.
Shoo! Get out of my sight!
I got the evidence again.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards, so I killed them.
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to be expected someone would be guarding the secret mint. I hope that's all that happened.
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable, and we made a deal.
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavat locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
Yes,
I did,
of course.
but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
Yeah.
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master Buresh. He actually gave it to me willingly, for letting him go.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning?
Listening.
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Can't promise that. Subi over some no thief. I want to save Cape on. I want to see if I'm was hard.
I just want to save my lord.
I'm not interested in your motives, Henry. You've heard my offer.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from...
Do me a favor. Rutard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad. Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivart with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Nice. Yeah, she gave me some more questions. Taking the French thief. Report to Rutard. Okay.
That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Meat, real quick. Okay. Where is that? It's pretty far, it's like Goomberg, so I'm probably gonna be in here. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next live stream of KCD2 probably tomorrow. And see ya.